Hello everybody, my name is the Chef and welcome to my first ever One Piece Bounty Rush tier list. In today's video, we're going to be ranking all of these units. Some of them we're just going to throw right into the bottom because we all know that a handful of these units, if not, let's say like 60% of the game, belongs in the dog shit tier, D tier. You know, parentheses, og shit, close parentheses. So I labeled all these, you know, by the letter and just threw in a little, you know, addition here to make it a little different. So, starting off in the dog shit tier. I mean, I'm not gonna rank. My eyes just zoomed in on this fucking predator right here. So let's just throw Higuma in there. We're not gonna rank any of like the bottom, probably the bottom two tiers. We're just gonna throw in who belongs in the bottom few tiers. This guy's seen better days. He's not so much into the dog shit, but you know, being a prisoner and all, he's probably into human fecal matter. I mean, look at the stink lines coming off this guy. Probably isn't bathed in a while, so we're just gonna put him in the dog shit tier as well. Who else belongs in the dog shit tier? This Perona. She looks, you know, she's never really been that great. I guess on release she was good, but she hasn't aged well. We're gonna put her down here. Wedding Nami. We're gonna put her here as well. Who else belongs in the dog shit? Pretty much all of the old original step-ups, right? That haven't been buffed. Let me just take a look. I would assume this is the runner killer. This guy definitely was never really that good. So he's gonna put him in the dog shit tier with those blades. He looks like he should be making, you know, shawarma or something. Those do look like the nice shawarma blades. So we're gonna put him down there. This Croc, yeah, we're gonna have to throw him down here with his butt buddy. Look, he's holding just an upside down shit emoji in his hand. So he belongs there as well. Who else? Kawamatsu had potential, but let's just be real here. The guy's just a hunk of shit. Who else is in fact just feces? Whoa, there's 3 Shikis looking at me. That's kind of creepy. Who else here? There's 4 Shikis. Jeez. Well, we'll have to figure that out in a bit. I don't know where we're going to rank all 4 different Shikis, but let's continue to throw units in the dog shit tier. You know what? I'll put Boa in the cat shit tier. It's a smaller version of feces, but you know, she with that entrance ability. Yes, it's entrance, not entrance. I think she can actually, you know, do something. She's not great by any means. That's why she belongs in that tier. Let's throw Time Skip Zoro in here as well with that fixed damage. This Law, if they give him a buff, he actually has potential to do something with that room. That's pretty damn cool, but you know, pretty much dog shit otherwise. This Robin, I think she can actually do a little bit of damage, so we'll put her in the cat shit tier. This Smoker has potential to do a lot of damage, but he gets one shot pretty easily. For now, we'll keep him at the top of the cat shit tier. Cool Guy Smoker, a little bit better. Usopp cat shit, that's for sure. Don't worry, we'll do like a mass rearrangement of things as we go, with the exception of the dog and cat shit tier. Hate to do it to my buddy here. Obviously, there might not be all the units here. It's a possibility, but we'll find out as we go. Barto. They need to make this guy a little better. We're going to put him in the top of the cat shit tier for now. That counterattack he has is pretty good. Yeah, he just doesn't really have much else going for him. Oh, this lady right here belongs in the fecal matter. The big hunking, like, what are those Maine Coons? What are those like big dogs? Like a Dachshund or something. You're like a big Dachshund shit is what that Robin is. Let's keep going here. who else belongs in the bottom here? Some of these people might actually be bottoms as well, if we were to put them, you know, categorize them in a different sense. Let's put this Brook here. He's not very good. Yeah, he's not great. He's quite slow. This Luffy can actually do a little bit of damage, but we'll put him at the top of the cat shit tier for now. Anybody else here that's kind of worthy of that bottom tier there? Let's see. Isabel. Oh, this guy. I actually don't know. I don't think he's great, so we'll put him in C. I think he's got some nice abilities with his knockback and those big long arms. You know, you see these people in, like, you know, want to be like NBA dudes getting their legs extended or whatever, or like short kings. They get that leg extension surgery. This guy got the same thing on his arms, but I think they fucked up. They like extended his humerus or whatever that bone is a little bit too long there. Good set of traps on the guy though, you know. He probably does his shoulder shrugs, or maybe his arms are just so damn heavy he's got to carry them. Buggy we're gonna put in the cat shit tier. He's got his uses, especially in like those boss battle modes. Who else? Let's go to the bottom here. Oh, this motherfucker. This guy. Yeah, he's dog shit. He deserves much better though. This Luffy is not great. He can. Yeah, he's not bad because he's free. Like, he's super easy to get. We'll put him in the cat shit tier. He's not great by any means. Like, pretty much nobody in this. With Smoker might be able to do some things. Who else? Frankie. You know, he was good at one point. We'll put him in the dog shit. This Ace as well. Dog shit. Fucking fake ass op is what that boy is right there. Hina. Put her in the cat shit tier. She's not too bad. Damn, a lot of these units are going in here. It was kind of what I expected though. Trans Shiki. We're gonna put her in the cat shit tier as well. She was actually a really good unit at one point. You know, the trans queen herself, Ivankov. I might actually put her up here. Yeah, she's got some good abilities. I think she could debuff you, which is really nice. What else can she do? Wink and debuff. Yeah, I'll put her up there. She's quite quick. We're gonna put Tashigi also. She has, you know, a decent runner ability. She could run the flag pretty quickly if your team is not have any decent units. This guy, this is the green kid, right? I think it is. This kid belongs in the trash. He needs to be majorly revamped. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they made that guy. I mean, shit. I don't think my fucking parents knew what they were doing when they made me either, so, you know, I can kind of relate to them. We're gonna put this Luffy here in the cat shit tier. He can actually do a little bit of damage, but otherwise he's, you know, he's pretty much just a sitting duck. Oh, I'm gonna get one shot. We're gonna put Cavendish here in the cat shit tier as well. Got some okay abilities. Kaku we'll actually put in the better tier. He got a little bit of a buff. I think he heals on caps. He's got the speed boost. Pretty good runner overall. But, you know, he's quite squishy. Who else is going in that bottom rung? I know there's a few more. We're going to have to put Enel way at the bottom. He used to be fucking awesome. But now everybody and their mom and maybe even their grandma is also immune to status effects. This guy, only thing got going for him is status effects at this point. We're going to put our boy Aokiji. Oops. We're going to put him up in the cat shit tier. At one point he was decent, not really anymore. Who else is going in there? I guess we'll put Sky Pia Zoro. I really like this unit. They need to buff him a little bit like they buff some of these other guys, but that long range attack is quite cool. Who else? Who else? Who else? Let's see. Isn't there like more than one VV unit? I think there's like a green VV who like spins around a fucking like a dollar store necklace or something as one of her attacks. I don't really see her on this tier list here though. Okay, well, you know, if we see any more people, we'll start moving them up. We'll put this Zoro in. He needs a buff. I like his attacks, but he definitely needs a buff. He's got really cool skills. Okay, let's just start moving on up a little bit. This Sabo had a lot of potential, but you know, he does quite a bit of damage. He heals on when he sets people aflame, but he's so fucking squishy. They need to give this guy a little bit more. We're gonna keep him in the better tier with cool guy Smoker over here with the cool guy glasses. X Drake, he actually 70% defense, I believe, when he turns into his Tyrannosaur ass. We're gonna put him here. He's not bad. I mean, he's not great, but he's definitely not like super meta worthy. I mean, none of these guys really are, but they can actually do stuff as well. They can play their role kind of well. If you catch people off guard with this Drake, that Jimmy Neutron hair, you can actually probably kill people, a lot of people. We're gonna put Sentomaru actually in the ass kicking tier. He's actually still a pretty decent defender, unless you get people, you know, with ignore defense or whatever. Any guy with a counter that could heal, knock back, I'd say he's pretty damn solid. Kakaduki over here, we're gonna have to put him in the cat shit tier. Too damn slow. Kakaduki. Let's see here. Fuck these goddamn Shikis. Shiki. Yeah, we're gonna have to put old Bellamy up here in the could be better. Pretty decent runner overall. I mean, he's fast, but once you get clipped, he's just got a glass jaw. You're gonna be knocking this guy out. Clean out cold. Chopper. We'll put him in the high cat shit. Again, can be rearranged however you want to. These guys aren't really worth rearranging. He's got quite a good heal ability here, so we'll keep him there. Let's see. This carrot we're gonna have to put into the cat. You know what? We'll put her up here as well. She can actually put in some work. Dog shit. He's not great. She's dog shit. Koala. Put her in the better tier. She can actually hurt people a lot, but again, just a glass cannon. I guess most attackers would be considered a glass cannon, but there's some that can actually hold their own. She just if you catch people with that her skill, she can actually do some damage. We'll put her in cat shit because she has a lot of uses in like certain modes. I mean, specifically boss battle, but she can also do some chip damage. Let's see. We're gonna have to put Kiku up here in cat shit. She's good in the last 60 seconds, but otherwise she's not great. Bikini Nami, still waiting on that Bikini Big Mom. We're gonna put her right here in the cat shit tier. She got fixed damage. I think a little bit of like defense or something. Nothing too great. Who else? We're gonna try to keep powering through this. As you can see, there's a lot of units here. Let's put a Rouge in the. I'm gonna consider putting him actually in the ass kicking tier. Not too bad. I mean, unless you're going up against ignore defense units. Better tier, I'll put Nightmare Luffy. You know what? Yeah, we'll keep him here. Nightmare Luffy can actually do a good amount of damage. He's just really slow. We are going to keep him there, though, for now. Who else? Apu. Mad dog shit. I'm sorry, man. Soga King? He can do some damage. He's not great by any means, but we're, you know, you can actually kill people with him. The next person. Let's go Croc. A lot of people don't give this guy enough credit, but as a runner, Especially a lot of those maps you could fly across. This guy can actually put in work. Don't let his counterparts, the dookie slingers, fool you. This guy, I know he's got like a big skid mark right here, but he's smoking that stogie, and of course, the ability to fly right out of the gate is actually quite useful to capture flags, especially now with the units that can teleport onto flags. With that, you kind of pair those two up together, you can actually do some good things there. Let's put the Cum Man at the top of the ass-kicking tier. Double shield, can't go wrong with that. OG Moria, we're gonna put him in the could be better tier. Not great, he needs to lose a little bit of weight before getting back into back into the game, but we're also going to put the other Moria in here. These guys can be good. If they just give these Morias a little buff, they'd actually be pretty solid. Make their skills come out a little faster, and they're pretty much good to go. Kobe, we're going to put him actually in the ass-kicking tier, top of the ass-kicking. Super fast, invincibility. I can actually still see him in the meta quite a bit. This Jinbei could be better. But for a step up, getting defense stacks and doing extra damage to power users, he actually can do a little bit, but chances are you're going to get your ass rocked. Just like that Chris Rock and Will Smith, you're probably going to get slapped up. Chopper, he can do big damage, but he could be better. He's a little slow. Vivi, we're going to actually put her in that same tier. They need to make more runners with her ability that can kind of charge the flag like a defender. That's such a cool, I know it's a unique trait only to her, but it's so useful to have two different things. And if you see here, it looks like her ponytail is shifting into this turd that's resting on Jinbei's shoulder, which is quite interesting. That wasn't intentional. This boa, dog shit, she's pretty cool. I like her abilities though. You can see, yeah. We're gonna move on to this Robin. Actually ass kicking, she's really good. Super defensive. I think she heals quite a bit. Her problem is she gets knocked down like super easily. Let's throw this Sanji into the cat shit tier. He needs a buff. I like attackers that can heal allies. That's a great ability, but he doesn't really do a whole lot. He's too slow and predictable. Conjuro, not bad actually. We're gonna put him up. He's got that big kind of black ink debuff ability, which is pretty nice, and he could fly really fast at the beginning. Usohachi, I put in some work with this guy in the past. We're gonna put him here. He looks like he's about to sell you like some weird drugs. Judging by the beard and stuff, I would have to say it's probably like angel dust, but I digress. This guy here, also in the ass-kicking tier, he can put in some damn work. He can, he's good at putting guys in like headlocks and fucking, hitting them with lariats and whatever. This guy definitely needs a buff again. I mean, it's fucking Whitebeard, like the world's strongest white daddy. Give this guy some fucking more damage reduction or something, make his skills come out faster. He could actually put in some work. He used to be a big time threat. Perona, we're actually going to put her into starting to sweat tier. She's top tier, this Perona, in my opinion. This Sabo, they did a pretty good job. We're going to put him in the ass kicking tier. They need to do a little bit more for this guy. Like, he's pretty good in the last 90 seconds, but otherwise he's not the greatest. This guy, he had potential, but he's a fucking piece of cat shit. So we're gonna stick him there, Patrick Star looking motherfucker. This Chopper, we'll put him in the cat shit tier. He used to be pretty good, but times change. We're gonna put this other prison buddy. Yeah, we'll put him in the better tier. He's actually not bad. Isho, we're gonna put him in the ass-kicking tier. I really like this unit. The ability to sit somebody's asses down like a dog and also just drop that big meatball on their head. Ignores defense or damage reduction or one of those two. Solid unit. We'll put her in the ass kicking tier. She actually does really good damage, and both of her abilities are really nice. Virgo, this guy I have a feeling is going to be a lot better within the next meta. Damn, look at those bubbles almost matched up there. He has the ability to shoot or hurt Logia users, and I believe Blackbeard's probably coming out very soon, so I think Virgo's going to actually be decent. Hopefully that unit is a blue unit that's coming out, that Blackbeard. Bone Kichi, we're going to put him in better as well. Actually not bad. The ability to stun people or whatever, or confuse them. Izo can be in the ass kicking tier in the right hands. Izo is pretty strong. Reiju, she's honestly, I would have to say she's up here as well with Perona. Got a shield ability and can one-shot a lot of people. This Robin, really nice runner, but she gets killed really easily. We're gonna put her in this tier where these are actually some usable, semi-usable units. Blue Elvis, again, semi-usable. He's got a good incognito mode ability, so you can't trace his porn history. Baby 5, ass-kicking tier. They gave this guy a really nice, but you know what? Honestly, he's starting to sweat. I'm starting to sweat just looking at that diaper. It looks like he's got diaper itch or crotch rot. Monet we're putting in the S tier, which is, yeah, the starting to sweat tier. I'm gonna put Luffy Law, starting to sweat. If you play him like an absolute pussy, just kind of hang back and, you know, just shoot out your abilities and catch people off guard, he's actually putting in that work. Kinemon, especially now with the Ace unit, or the Ace and Yamato and the Big Mom, I think he's actually ass-kicking tier. He is teetering, you know what? I think he actually can belong in this tier. All those like fire moves nowadays can actually like give this guy infinite skills, so we'll keep him there for now. This guy looks like Gorlock. I don't know if you're familiar with that person on the internet. But look, yeah, Queen looks like Gorlock, so we're gonna put Gorlock in the S tier there. Miss Golden Week, S tier. You know, she's kind of a timeless unit. Let's see. This is starting to sweat here as well. This guy's really good. Even though he looks like fucking Waluigi with that weird Jerry curl in the back. Oven, he is ass-kicking tier, top of the ass-kicking tier. Good abilities, heals a lot. He can get caught though, that's for sure. Caesar used to be top dog. We're gonna put him in better. He has potential to be good again if they give him a little buff. This Nami, cat shit. Nobody's falling for that fucking Houdini trick that she does. Dofi could be better. Give this guy a buff, make him faster and you know, hit a little bit harder, maybe more survivability. He'll actually be doing good. Same with this Law. This Law has some really nifty tricks up his sleeve. Even though he looks like a fucking good Charlotte band member. Bone Kichi, or whatever this name, the Soul King, we'll put him in ass-kicking tier. High up there, he's actually really good, super good runner. This Drake, also ass-kicking tier, has that nice incognito mode as well. Does extra damage to the bestiality pirates, led by Kaido. Raizo, we're gonna throw him in, could be better. He's not great, honestly. He might be cat shit. I haven't really played him enough to, you know, put him, categorize him, so I'll put him in the cat shit tier for now. Corazon. Honestly, I think he's really good. People don't give certain units credit for their utility. He's got great utility. Being able to make your allies invisible. He's also basically got like infinite pocket sand, or like those mini grenades. I'm going to put him in the starting to sweat tier as well. It's looking like a pretty mean list there, starting to sweat. We'll put Sengoku in the starting to sweat as well. We might actually need to make a whole nother tier. Kuzan, ass-kicking tier, has the abilities to, you know, to put in that work. Starting to sweat. This Mihawk's really good still to this day. Let's see, Franosuke, starting to sweat. With that fucking beetle hairstyle and the ability to just machine gun the shit out of people and then, you know, box their faces in with their blabber box. Super good unit. We're gonna put this guy in the starting to sweat. He's like top dog though. Because he's not super common. That's the most common people are for SS, and I'll show you who's in that later. Category. We're gonna put him in. Yeah, starting to sweat. By starting to sweat, I mean like these are like the top of the top. You know what I mean? You know what? No, category belongs on the top, the very top, which is SS. Which means stop hurting everyone's feelings, play something once in a while to make the game fun tier. I mean, he's not like, you know, broken like those units, but he's definitely on that level. He can be. That's what we're gonna have to make an in-between tier, I think. Let's make a row below. We're gonna make it. Oh, jeez, peas. Okay, fuck it. We'll just do that. New tier is we're gonna just create a custom name here. Almost Virgin. For fuck's sakes. Oh my god. I'm typing like an absolute virgin here. We're just gonna leave it like that. Okay, so these guys, I'm gonna put him in that tier too. Kakanduki V2, I'm gonna put him up here as well. See, we're doing things on the fly here. Roger, he's in that tier list, in that same tier here. Almost Virgin. Oden, this guy needs a buff desperately as well. Putting him up here. We gotta put our boy Garp in the Almost Virgin tier. White Pops, we're gonna put him in starting to sweat. Maybe at the top, he's really good. This Sanji also belongs up there. Super solid unit. This Dressrosa Zoro can actually hang out in that tier as well. Tanky Frankie, they buffed him up pretty nice, but he's not like on the Almost Virgin level. Nekomamushi, I want to put him in a cat shit because he's a, you know, just a cat. I'm gonna put him in the ass kicking tier. He's pretty good. Shinobu, could be better. She's not the best runner. Should we just take the biggest faced Shiki here? Good against like Shanks. I think that's about it really. Put him in the ass-kicking tier. He's actually a pretty solid runner. This Luffy can be ass-kicking tier. He's good, but he can get his ass eaten up pretty nice nowadays. Pell, we're gonna put him up in this tier as well. This massive damage. This Nami is actually really good as a defender. I'll put her in the starting to sweat tier. Kid, Almost Virgin level, in my opinion. Law, he belongs in the starting to sweat as well. Pretty damn good. Doflamingo starting to sweat. Still good with that big spider web. He's just a creep though. I think he got arrested for the same charges as Bill Cosby. Usopp, Usopp starting to sweat as well. Rayleigh, he's at the top of that list, starting to sweat. Marco Ace, we're gonna put him in starting to sweat too, the low portions of that. That shield and the heals, super good versatility. This Marco, he's top of the Starting to Sweat. He's good, but you know, anti-heal with like Kid Law and stuff. Gonna put Sugar in the Starting to Sweat as well. She's really solid. Kaido, almost virgin. He's a super awesome defender. We'll organize that in a sec. Same with Yamato here. If we were gonna organize this as, you know, I'm gonna probably move something around like this. Yeah, I would say this is about right for me. Maybe that. And if we were going to do the Starting to Sweat, we'll move him down, him down, him down. This looks about right-ish. I'd probably put him up here. I like that. That's alright. Yeah, maybe we'll put her around here. Yeah, I like the look of that. We'll put him in the actual Starting to Sweat as well. Put him around here. Really good damage. I'm gonna have to put my boy Judge up in this almost virgin level. That guy's just a fucking monster. Starting to Sweat tier, we'll put Sanji up here as well. Or Soba Mask. Who's the man behind the mask? It looks like he's protecting himself from COVID. Almost virgin. We're gonna put him probably right around here. I honestly want to put him like here, because yeah, he's the top. I'm not gonna lie. The guy just does everything. This Luffy, he's almost a virgin. He's really easy to kill and super predictable, but fuck is that guy hit like a truck. Jozu, I'm gonna put him up here, Starting to Sweat. This Kaido, almost a virgin. He's got his quite a bit of versatility here. We'll put him up here. You know what? I kind of like him. That might make more sense to me. Jack, he's like top dog in the Starting to Sweat. The guy's an absolute monster. Almost virgin. He's down here somewhere. Would I put him higher than... Yeah, I would put him here, honestly. He's just he's jumping people. He's laying a beat down, like doing a lot of fixed damage. This chick's really good too. This Nami, we're gonna put her in the high ass-kicking tier. Really good runner, just super easy to kill. Gorlock's other form. He's the top of the Starting to Sweat. He's really good. You know what? He's almost a virgin. You wouldn't be able to tell with that phallic head of his, though. Bello Betty. She's around. Yeah. I haven't really used her, but her versatility and what she brings to her team is really nice. Ability to heal and buff her allies. I'm gonna keep her. Honestly, Oden's like the bottom of this list for me. I would even put Judge like up here. Nah, put him right here. Because Judge even does extra damage to Luffy. Like, that's pretty cool. Starting to Sweat. I'm gonna put Sanji up at the top. This hurts me to do, but the guy he's so easy to kill, unfortunately. Do I dare put him here? He's really fucking good. Page 1 is such a good defender. Like, you never see that guy. Alti, she's in the Starting to Sweat. I'd put her below Rayleigh. Dogstorm, Starting to Sweat. He's above. Too many immunities, so I'm gonna put him right here. Lucci starting to sweat. He's at the bottom. He's pretty good. Marco. I really like this Marco, honestly. I'm going to put him right here. Kind of like high, starting to sweat. Sparrow. You got to be a virgin to be running him. Like what I do. I run him a lot, actually. Only when you guys request. Damn, I really like Shiryu, but he's got one purpose. Like, he doesn't really do anything else. I'm gonna put him at the top of the ass-kicking tier. Kind of hurts me to do. This Boa is definitely starting to sweat. She's above Usopp in my mind. Oh yeah, now we're talking. We're gonna put him above. We're gonna put him above. Why is Roger all the way up here? Get this clown out of my fucking face. I'll put him right there. Uta, yeah, you gotta be. Stop hurting everyone's feelings. Play something that makes me want to play the game. I'm gonna put her up here. She's such a solid unit. She's just able to kill everything so easily. I'm gonna have to put King in here as well. These two are top tier. That King is better than the new King in my opinion. But this King is also in that top tier. Like, just freaks. You know what? I'm gonna have to put them down here because there's just a few units that are like even above them. Yeah, we're gonna put them down here. We might have to do something like that. Sabo, he's at the kind of bottom of, not the bottom. He's better than some of these guys, I would say. Sure, we'll put him there. He's got the ability to, you know, nullify a bunch of shit. This guy is good, but he's not the most busted anymore. We're gonna put him at the top of the almost virgin tier. Z, my boy Z. What up, Z? We're gonna put him in almost virgin, kind of bottom rung. Brule, really good defender. Honestly, I'd have to classify her as like a top of the starting to sweat tier. Ben Beckman, he's starting to sweat, but kind of like on a Corazon level in my mind. Hyogoro, he's like around. Yeah, he's around here. Oh, this Jinbei. Let's put him in. Needs improvement. The B tier, better. Ass kicking. She's decent actually. I'll put her around Luffy Law level. Does good damage. Matt Damon. Magellan. He's got that Venom effect. He's really tanky. He's very slow though. We'll put him around this Luffy. Who else? This guy. I don't even know what his name is. He doesn't really fit in the One Piece aesthetic for some reason to me. He looks like a... I don't know. We'll put him up here. He looks like he belongs in that fucking Tokyo Revengers or something. Momonosuke. Starting to sweat. I'm going to put him like high up and starting to sweat. He's really good. Ability to teleport, anti-cap. Damage against... what do you call them motherfuckers? The Beast Pirates. Did I put Uso Hachi somewhere? I did. There's two of them. Okay. Diamante. He's actually pretty good. I'd say he's like high ass kicking tier. You know, he's got some good abilities. You never really see the guy though. This Chopper, bottom of the better tier. Put him in the bottom of the... he's borderline cat shit. We'll put him at the very bottom. Got our boy the King Punch here, ass kicking tier. This guy can one-shot anybody, but the setup is crazy unless you got good medals. We'll put him around... We'll put him around, like, here. You can literally just completely one-shot everybody. This guy's kind of also in the top echelon of the almost virgin tier. Ooh, did I put our boy Doug yet? This guy's in the bottom. He's above Lucci, that's for sure. He's above a handful of these units. Shit, I even put him above Sabo. Yeah, super tanky, does a lot of damage. This ace is pretty good now after his buff. I'd say he's like mid ass kicking tier. Pretty usable. Snake Man, if they buff this guy, that'll be hella fun. We'll put him around. We'll put him in the bottom of ass kicking tier. Old Man Rayleigh. This guy's really good, man. I'll put him up here. If you get that perfect dodge, you got to be good at perfect dodging to use this guy. I know he's got cataracts and shit because he's getting up there in age, but if you can perfect dodge, you're putting in that work. I'm not going to touch that fool yet. Put him in the starting to sweat tier. Neptune. He's got good value moving forward in the game as well. Put him around here. He's got a Kamehameha Blast. This Big Mom definitely needs a buff. Unfortunately, she's like so pretty much useless right now. We'll put her in this S tier or A tier for ass kicking. This Big Mom probably in the same tier. I would put her, you know, she needs a buff. I'll have to put her somewhere around here. If they give her like that damage reduction thing that she already has, but like make the threshold way lower, it would be a lot better. I'm gonna put this guy down in the starting to sweat tier at the very bottom. He's really solid. Onigashima Usopp. Yeah, he's pretty good. I don't know if is he God Usopp level? He's a really good, solid, just runner. Yeah, we're gonna have to put him a little bit above God Usopp. God Usopp's really nice, but oh, get this piece of cat shit out of my face. He needs to get a buff too. Rob Lucci, cat shit, used to be good. Garp, long range cannonballs and defender. He could actually put in some work, unfortunately. This Boa, I'm about to put her at the bottom of ass kicking tier. Do some hella good damage. Hody Jones, this is what a crackhead really looks like, especially in my city. If you're hanging out at like, you know, downtown Jarvis and Gerard or in front of Hooker Harvey's, you might find a couple people looking like this, looking for a good time at like 3 in the morning. We're gonna put him in the starting to sweat tier, above. Yeah, he's pretty damn good. We're gonna put him above Vista. Yeah. Oh, the Film Red Usopp. Very bottom of the starting to sweat. He's got good value against attackers. Brooke, damn, almost a virgin. This guy's hard to kill sometimes. Who's who? We're gonna have to put him high ass kicking tier, kind of around this area. Good against all the Straw Hat Pirates. Not gonna touch her yet. Jinbei, starting to sweat a little bit. He's below. Brooke, I'm gonna have to put up higher. I like this spot for Brooke. Karasu, he's decent. He's actually a decent character. He was probably like mid-high starting to sweat. I'll put him around this level here with that fucking Plague Doctor mask. This law can actually do pretty good. He's high ass kicking tier if you ask me. He's got his uses even in today's meta. Drunken Kaido, aka my father, abusive father. Just kidding. This guy, I really want him to get a buff. He's high ass kicking tier. He's definitely, yeah, I'll put him right here. He can one-shot a lot of people. If you know, you know. I don't even gotta talk about this fool. I'm gonna put him at the the struggler, the ultimate struggler. This chopper, we're going to put him in starting to sweat too, probably around this area. Definitely above Karasu. Really good attacker, can heal your allies, get rid of buffs. Super dynamic kit he's got there. Cockhead McGee. Don Chinjao. Or I call him, you know, Don Chin Chin. He's got that cockhead. He is pretty damn good. Honestly, I'd say he's even a little bit better than Momonosuke in my opinion. He's good. He's a really good overall defender. This fucking guy, fucking Goldstein or whatever his name is, the guy who loves gold and money. We're gonna put him at the bottom of starting to sweat. He can do some damage. Did I put Adam Sandler in yet? I don't think so. He's like high better. Really good on certain maps. Just as like an incognito kind of guy. Get this cat shit out of my fucking face. Chopper Frankie with the canoons on his back. This guy's pretty good, man. I'm gonna have to put him kind of around the same area as Chopper though, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a long ass video. Hakuba. Top dog, man. He's top dog in the starting to sweat. He's really good. Okay, we're starting to get to the end here. Onigashima Nami. This is one of the most annoying people to go up against if you're not immune to status. She could just start the map off, or like start the game off by just fucking zapping your entire team. I'm about to put her right. Shit, I'm even put her above Roger. I like her a lot. Also, I'm about to put my boy Predator Sparrow here. Yeah, that looks nice to me. Okay, we're down to our last handful. This Uta, definitely starting, almost virgin. She is really good. She's kind of like in this spot in my mind. Super strong. Mine's almost 100 now. I've been using some frags on her. Let's finish this off, shall we? Killer. He's like the bottom of almost virgin. This guy's really good. Anti-caps, does a lot of damage, heals, high crit chance. Super good, super good unit. Okay, now we're getting into some, you know, freaky territory. I have a feeling this Yamato is going to be like extremely solid in the next, you know, few EX units. She's going to probably be make a comeback. So for now, we're going to keep her around. I mean, obviously this king has more use than she does. I would say she's around the same level as this Luffy. She can kill a lot of people just by existing, but she's also not the greatest in this current meta. These guys, yeah, I'm at that point. These guys have the ability to be game breaking. Like the ability, Yamato basically takes no damage when you're doing her attack, and she fucking fires that laser beam across the map. Ace does crazy damage. He could also, you know, trap you in his little fire shield, little flamer boy. Super solid unit. They're definitely top of the food chain here. Not the absolute top. I'd say these guys have more of a use. So we're gonna put these two ahead. Being able to capture flags while you're in it. These Kid alone crushes like any defense stacking unit. Law, again, you know, anti-heal. He's got my grandma's hat. Pretty damn nice. Gear 4, the guy who's just, you know, currently ruling the game, even though there's like many counters, and this guy, the ability to just like counter a million times in a row is just absurd. I don't know. They were smoking when they did that. Probably the same shit Hody Jones was smoking, to be honest. I mean, let's just go take a quick look at Hody Jones's eyes again. If you see here, he looks like Michael Jackson on that crack rock. But I'm gonna have to go out and say it. I still think Big Mom's the GOAT. She might be the best in my mind. She can kill almost anything without fail. You know, 150% charges on the flag. Super versatile, could turn to a runner. The big goat in my mind. But that's it for this list. I mean, you guys probably don't agree with anything I said, but you know, that's not my problem. You know, I'm just saying it how I sees it. So, anyways, feel free to review my list. If you have any feedback, you can leave it in the comments below. I might not agree with you. You might not agree with me. That's just the way she goes. It's the way of the road, boys and girls. So, that's it for this list. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.